According to the crime chief acting, the instances of carjacking are opportunistic and evidence available to the police does not suggest or support that there is a carjacking ring or gang in operation. He was at the time responding to questions from the newsroom while presenting his Christmas security posture for the country as it relates to crime and security in the country.
And there's some serious campaign that we're going to go after persons who are having these body workshops. There are certain requirements that they have to fulfill. So we're going with an interagency approach in terms of checking out these workshops. Because when these cars are hijacked, and if they cannot be located, they are somewhere. They are somewhere. So we have a strategy, and we're going after it. Because what we've recognized too, that the cars them that are being hijacked or stolen now are the cars them that finds itself outside of the GRA stipulation now, where they're saying now that these vehicles cannot come anymore unless they have so many years. So those vehicles now, we of the view, one of our thinking, looking at it, is that these vehicles are the vehicles now that they want to use in order to complement those that need parts.
Of recent, there have been increases in carjacking and subsequent stripping of special models of vehicles, namely Allianz Primos and 212s. Additionally, the crime chief called on members of the public to use less cash and more plastic when transacting business. He also assured that there will be some level of adequate anti-crime patrols to deal with reports and suspicious behaviors around the city.
Try as much as possible for the public out there to maximize the use of ATM cards, so that of itself can help to restrict them moving with large cash, especially during the busy shopping time for the season. Reports of serious activities and movements. The 911 is up and going. We ask for them to maximize the use of the 911. And then also, based upon our plan and our strategy, we will have the resources as it relates to vehicles and personnel specifically set out to deal with the 911 response. So even if there's a 911 call within a certain area and ranks is there on that beat, those ranks will not be interfering the beat to deal with 911. We have persons out there within the various sectors and places and areas throughout all the divisions to deal with 911 calls.
Williams also called on citizens to be more careful of the gadgets and electronic appliances they are purchasing. He advised that such items should be purchased from stores where receipts are issued, as any action outside of that can see holders of these items being inconvenienced during investigations and or police raids.
Because many times when we go about doing seizures and all these things and so on, we find televisions and so persons come claiming but they don't have receipts. So that gave us a reason to believe that they didn't buy it from National Hardware. They might have bought it from under the clock at Big Market. So as a result of that, we will have to go ahead and still keep those items and go through, because sometimes we listen to your plea and cry without seeing a receipt, and when we give it to you, the true owner turn up subsequently. We hear that y'all see some television, I come with my receipt to see if my own in the midst. But there's the one where we give back because the person come and cry saying that they genuinely bought it but they don't have a receipt.
Meanwhile, on the issue of responding to reports of crime, the commander of A Division said that the division will be responding to reports within 5 minutes of the reports being made. Leroy Smith, Newsroom.